a lot of the ordinary people just ended up in total shit.
Poland's really good. It's better than what I thought. People are really nice in Poland. Well, not everyone, but the bands that we're playing with in Famia, these people, they're cool. They're great, really nice people. Last night we sampled a lot of Polish vodka. Very good, and I still feel a bit lightheaded. I've really enjoyed Poland so far.
It was very beautiful eyes.
Oh yeah. On ma piękne oczy. On ma piękne oczy. He has very beautiful eyes. Morze jest bardzo zimne. The sea is very cold. Possibly. Ten kawałek jest o zwalczaniu fascismu. This song is about the smashing of fascism.
The real problem is with the consciousness of the people, but they see like 4 or 5 years ago when borders became open, Poles were going to Austria, to Germany, taking some shitty jobs, making good money to come back to Poland and to have their 5 minutes of glory. And now it's the same situation for the people from Romania, from Ukraine, from all the countries of previous USSR. And they are met with aggression from the Polish people, even not skinheads, not fascists, just daily people. Oh, Russians, oh, Romanians everywhere, with dirty Romanians on the streets. We don't like it, but it happens in everyday life. It's not good thing is that it's not organized. They are all the right-wing parties in Poland. They quarrel between each other. There is no unity. I think that's a very good point for us. Everything is messy.
It really is disturbing. You go there and there's whole room full of people's hair has been shaved off. Roomfuls of combs that have been taken away by the fucking Nazis. Roomfuls of shoes. It is so disturbing. It's just something. I mean, I was there yesterday. Yesterday I didn't want to talk about it. Now I'm angry about it, It's so fucking shit. It is a horrible place. It's something that everyone should see just to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again. It's so bad.
Westernization. It's a really difficult question, to answer, because sometimes it makes me very, very angry. I don't like it because losing your cultural ground is the worst thing which could happen to any nation. I think it's definitely shit, when the young people in Poland started, to incorporate all those crazy Western ideas without thinking about it. Like, they are going to eat something in McDonald's, when the prices are much higher, than the other Polish restaurant, just because it's fashionable, it's new. And this is definitely shit. I hate it. There is no possibility to see any other movies than American in Poland in the cinema, I think. This is shit as well. From the Barbie doll, to the very expensive Western car. Kind of psychological invasion, on the people here. I think only the small group of people, who are thinking about the world in general, they are resisting about, this thoughtless consuming of goods.
We're having navigational problems. We're very confused now. We don't know where we're going. We're trying to find a way out of Krakow. We're fucked. We don't know where we're going. But this part of the Polish leg of the tour has been fucking excellent. No complaints at all. Well, small ones like not enough beer, but we're just about to cross over into Slovakia. So we'll see what happens then.
Here we are in Košice in the Slovak Republic. We had some hassle off the border guards, and we got here really late. So we're now here at about midnight, getting on for midnight, in the basement of a squatted motorway service station, I think, hotel, and it must be below freezing. It's fucking freezing. So we're all here and we're about to rock. As you can see, it's a good punk rock gig here. The kids are leaving already. It's going to be good. It's going to be D.I.Y. punk.
Basically, we prefer to stay in people's houses or to stay in squats or something like that, because one of the main reasons that we're going on tour is to find out a bit about the countries and meet and talk to the people, and you get a far better experience if you're actually staying with people, because you're staying with people like yourself. And I feel really sorry for a lot of the sort of bigger American bands and stuff that come across to Britain and stay in guest houses or hotels, because they miss out on, I would say, more than half the point of going on tour, which is it's not just playing the gigs, it's like the meeting people afterwards.
Back in the late 70s, the punk bands weren't able to play in commercial places, so they naturally turned to the autonomous scene and the squatting scene, which was very much thriving in the late 70s, early 80s. The positive aspect of squatting is that you can regain buildings and use them for your own intentions and want to explore your creativity and imagination. So naturally, punks were also involved in the squatting movement, and when those buildings were squatted, they usually took the bottom floor to organize concerts for bands. They couldn't play in commercial halls.
By avoiding commercial venues, punk bands have found that they can thrive playing music in squatted buildings throughout Europe, and can support a tour free of commercial control. Briefly returning to Scotland, Callum finds that his flatmate is one of the first to be arrested under a new series of laws known as the Criminal Justice Bill.
It started as a peaceful rally involving an estimated 20,000 people who were protesting against the Criminal Justice Bill. The police version of events is that at 4:30 they moved into the park to disperse the crowd who congregated around a sound system. The demonstrators regard this as deliberately provocative. They say they were attempting to leave anyway. Half an hour later, in order, the police say, to safeguard other officers, the mounted branch entered the park. Organisers argued this was unnecessary use of force. In the aftermath of the riot, both sides attempted to apportion blame. The organisers demanding an inquiry, and the police pointing to a hardcore of troublemakers they branded as anarchists.
The police believe that anarchists stirred up trouble.
It just seems ridiculous to put people that are not criminals potentially in prison. I think most of them will go to prison. And I mean, there's going to be, the bill's only been in 3 weeks, and already, about 45 people have been arrested under it, If it carries on at this rate, there's going to be nobody left at liberty in the UK. So, I don't know.
This is part of the campaign of mass defiance against the Tories' Criminal Justice Bill, which is the worst attack on your civil rights seen this century. We are going to demonstrate mass defiance against this Tory attempt to introduce the bones of a police state. Show the Tories that they might pass laws in Parliament, they might pass bits of paper saying that you're not allowed to assemble, you're not allowed to protest, you're not allowed to ramble the countryside, you're not allowed to rave or party if you choose to do so. But